Should be some kind of special effect noise or something like that. Oh my goodness. Right, okay, just going to sit down and get these old bones done. This is a We're Not Wizards kind of sideways glance, and today we're going to be having a little bit of a sideways glance at Wreck and Ruin. It's more an unboxing. The game was fully funded after Mark McKinnon being basically the little engine that could and not giving up, because this went to Kickstarter a total of 3 times, I believe. I just want to show you what's inside the box because it's a fascinating kind of take on, don't know if you remember the game Thunder Road. This is kind of like Thunder Road, hexagonal bases, kind of capturing locations, holding on to them, but it's got some fascinating kind of high quality kind of miniatures in here as well. So we're just going to take a little look at that, show you show you basically what you'll get in the box when you if you go ahead and pick it up. So start to the back. First thing is the box itself. It's kind of strange to say, well, the box itself is made out of cardboard, but you've got this nice little, you know, thing around the back. This sides there, I kind of like that stuff. Inside, these always get me excited. Quick start guides, very, very important nowadays. I don't think, you know, there's a quick start guide, but you've also got some reference guides as well for each of the potential 4 factions that you can potentially play, which is kind of interesting. With Wreck and Ruin, basically you have to play within a set number of rounds, depending on how many players you've actually got. It's just little touches like that. You know, there's a little event round tracker to tell you when you want to finish. Rather than you playing on a straight road, you're going to be playing on hexagonal areas. These areas you can only traverse certain ways. Got mountain areas which you can't traverse at all. Make it very, very difficult, but these are all double-sided, which means you're adding a little bit to the replayability. Got a whole pile of these. Tons. And tons. And tons. Oh, look. What we've got here, these AP things that you see are your ability points. Basically, you get so many ability points every single round, and you use them in order to do moves, which is pretty cool. On top of that, there's your salvage points, as you can see. Different areas for salvage points. You've got to hold on to an area in order to make sure you can collect the salvage. And when you get the salvage, you get yourself a nice little cheeky salvage card, and you get them 2 different flavours. Nice little rule book. If you can see this. Well, you can see this. It's well spread out. It's been given a lot of room to breathe. So this is the rule book that you refer to if you're maybe fighting over the rules. It's the quick reference cards that you refer to as you're during the game, because you'll be doing a couple of kind of key actions. Mark likes to keep things organised, which is why, unlike me, who's a messy tyke, and I'm just going to put this to one side, I like this colour of shirt. I'm just saying, it's quite a new shirt. It's still got that kind of, I like to wear it quite a lot because it's quite new. But Mark likes to keep things organised, and look at this. It's a game tray. Well, it's kind of like a game tray. It's kind of like an insert tray. But in here, you've got some nice little things. You've got each of your factions that you have. They've pretty much got their own special cards that they can use, which is cool. Then you've got event cards that play out during the game. You've got salvage cards as well, and that tells you what you actually win if you manage to hold on to an area at the end of a turn. As you can see here, you've got a mixture of tiny little horses' tails. But they're not really horses' tails. This is black plumes of smoke. These or orange plumes of bits of fire. And the reason for that, coupled in with your dice, is so you can move about and drive about in these beautiful looking, solid as well, miniatures. You see the little holes at the top? Yeah? Well, it's quite simple. It's when you are involved in combat, and if you get damaged, then what I'm going to do is I'm going to take some of these, I'm going to stick it in the top, or I'm going to stick it in the side, like so. It actually looks like it's on fire! Look at that! Or it looks like it's got really bad 1980s ponytails, you know. But basically, you know, so you've got this. I mean, this is from the Desert King. Look at that. Actual animals. Different types of factions. You didn't need to do this. That's fantastic looking, isn't it? It's absolutely amazing. It's really exciting. It's really, really very cool. When the vehicles get damaged enough and they actually almost become wrecked, then you get little black plumes that you can put in instead. I'm just gonna put this away. Singing's free, everything else you have to pay for. Nice little quality, keeps kind of everything together. It's kind of exciting because this is a kind of a game that's very, very easy to kind of, I guess, pick up and play. And Mark has been working tirelessly to promote this game. He was recently at Aircon, which we were paid a visit to. He's going to be at the UK Games Expo as well with his own stand. He said at present, Wreck and Ruin is not available through his website, but he is trying to get that kind of sorted out for people. In the meantime, we're going to put some links in the video so you can always get in contact with him. I believe this retails round about the £65 mark, but it was just to let you see what you're getting your hands on. If you're interested in the old Thunder Road, it's potentially going to take you back a bit to a bit of a nostalgia. If you're just looking for something different, it's kind of worth checking out. I've played it a couple of times. I've not played it with the new components though, so I'm really, really excited about getting this to the table and seeing how the final version kind of plays. But this has been a sideways glance. This is We're Not Wizards, and until the next time, stay safe, roll sixes, and here's some special effects coming at you. Cleopatra coming at you.